What's up YouTube, it's your girl Breezy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I decorated this beautiful chocolate cake that has some chocolate ganache on top, chocolate frosting, had some white chocolate mousse in the middle layers, but we'll get to that later. For now, we're just going to start from the top, okay? So here you see I'm putting some frosting onto my cake board, and this is to make sure my cake won't be sliding around and moving on me as I'm frosting it. That's the most irritating thing in the world. I hate that. It's so hard to frost then. When I flipped my cake out of my pan, I don't know what happened, but a chunk of it fell out. So I was like, we gonna still use this. And I put that side down so that it wouldn't cause me problems as I'm frosting. Here you can see I'm just putting some of the frosting into my pastry bag. Also keep in mind, you're gonna want your cake to be either frozen or very, very cold because your frosting smooths so much easier and so much nicer when it's in that state, when it's cold. Usually I used a round tip when I'm going to be doing a border to put a filling in the cake, but instead I used a star tip like that because I didn't want to make multiple bags. So you just go around the border of the cake, and I do one border on top of the other just to make sure it's high enough so that the filling will not squeeze out of the top and create a mess. Then I put the white chocolate mousse in there, smooth it out nice and flat so it's an even surface like that. Then you take your next layer and put it on there. Kind of want to push down a little bit so you can make sure it's stable, it's not moving around on you, it's secure, just like that. Then take your piping bag again, or pastry bag, however you want to say it. Do the same thing as before, double border, one on top of the other. Then put more white chocolate mousse in the middle layer, smooth it out again, nice and even like that. Then you take your top layer and flip it over. Now I do this because you want your flatter side to be facing upwards so it creates a nice even surface. It's just prettier, it looks more professional and more clean and precise, I think. Then, okay, I put way too much frosting on here for my crumb coat, and I think I end up realizing it later and taking some off. But either way, you want to do a crumb coat to make sure that any crumbs that are there get caught up in that and don't ruin the final look of your cake. So I do that here. And then I realized, why am I using this small spatula when I have a bigger one? And it's so much easier to use on cakes. So I did that, and I was much happier with that result, of course. And as you can see, the frosting is smoothing out really, really easily. It's not causing me too many problems at all. Smooth out the sides, smooth out the tops. After you smooth the sides, you're going to want to scrape off the top excess like that and smear it onto your bowl so that you're not putting the same frosting you just took off back onto the cake, if you know what I mean. And go ahead, take some frosting, and this is my actual layer of frosting for the cake now. So now it's okay for it to be thick. And I just go ahead and smooth it on there like such. Then I use my cake scraper, which I don't actually know what this is called. I just call it a cake scraper / pastry cutter. And I use that for the sides, which is so much nicer than the spatula, honestly, because I don't have very steady hands. So you do that, and it creates a nice smooth finish, as you can see. Scrape off the top excess, and that's what you get. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, this, I don't know what it's called either, but I just call it like a pattern scraper. And I got this at Walmart for like, I think $1.67 or something like that. And it has 3 different designs on it. There's a whole bunch of them that just have different designs that are really cool for cakes. Now this style that I'm doing right here, I don't remember where I saw it, but I liked it a lot, and it's kind of like my favorite thing to do on cakes right now. So I just do it like that, and then do little rosettes in between those. Then do the same thing on the sides as I did on top, just of course on the side of the cake now. And then I was like, okay, yeah, this is cute. I'm good, I'm done. Yeah. And then I remembered, oh, wait a minute. I made ganache. And I got to figure out how to get that on there now, somehow. And ordinarily, I'd put the ganache on before I do the little decoration on top. It's just much easier, but I forgot. So now I put my ganache into a sandwich baggie and cut the little corner off. That's so much easier than opening up a new pastry bag if you don't want to waste one. I just do that all the time. And then I was like, this is kind of weird looking, I think. I'm not sure if I like it. Let me do something else to just be extra with it. And I got crazy and just started putting ganache everywhere, which Then I was like, you know what, this is looking worse and worse the more I keep doing. Let me just stop and be done. But yeah, it was still cute in the end, I think, overall. But it's good to laugh at yourself sometimes. Thank you very much. That's it. So that's my cake. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.